Hi guys, welcome back. It's gin o'clock on day 12 and we're going to be making a gin and tonic. Now I realize that there are not too many of you who need any kind of instruction in making a gin and tonic. It's a fairly straightforward drink. But I'd like to try and impart two tips that might allow you to make the optimal gin and tonic. So, first up, choice of glassware. I highly recommend using a glass with a tapered rim. This is a Riedel gin glass. You don't need to use this one in particular, although it is quite spectacular. But anything with suitable capacity and a tapered rim will do. The reason for the tapered rim is to really allow you to access the aromas in the gin and in the garnish that you're going to use. And it really does make a huge enjoyment, a huge difference to your enjoyment of the drink. Okay, so I'm going to go through the motions. Add some ice. The gin situation at the bar here is quite desperate. I'm having to scrape out my miniatures. We might just have enough to come back for a pink gin later in the campaign. But for the moment, I think I've just got enough of one of my favorite gins, Inverroche Amber. Quite a distinct gin from your typical London dry. Also quite a dry gin, but got some really pleasing hints of boiled sweets in the flavor, which I find quite nice in its atypicality. So just enough for a small little G&T. Right, so my second tip is to use a mix of soda and tonic. Tonic's quite pungent, so if you use tonic alone, there's the risk that you'll drown out the flavors of the gin. So I try to use a 50-50 ratio of tonic and soda. I'm using Fitch and Leeds tonic. Not too much tonic. I try to put about twice as much tonic and soda as I have gin, so that I don't drown out the gin. There's the tonic. Here's the soda. Right. Now I'm not a huge fan of using garnishes in gins and tonics, or gin and tonics. But because obviously the makers of the gin have gone to a tremendous amount of effort to get the right balance in their recipe of botanicals, so you don't want to be arbitrarily chucking in a garnish that might upset that balance. But I can recommend three garnishes that have worked pretty well for me, and you'll have to be careful about which gins you use them with. But I quite enjoy using either an orange peel, a lemon peel, or a sprig of rosemary. So in this particular gin, I'm going to go with an orange peel. I feel that it's going to best complement this particular gin. So we'll do our usual spritz. And I'll wipe the inside of the rim. And this particular glass is really going to lock in the effect of this garnish. So there it is. That's a G&T, an Inverroche Amber G&T. I am going to board the whiskey train for the weekend. So we're going to have 3 whiskey cocktails to take us there. That's day 12. This is a G&T, and I'll see you tomorrow for some whiskey. Ciao for now.